Stillwater, Minnesota, October 12th, about 60 degrees. St. Croix River. Thank a policeman today.
Just like at some places, I'm like, all right. I see. Are you here? Where is she? We on that way. We can meet her over this way.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
What's up for that candle?
They just and all they got to do is do a 90-degree turn on the rope, and you can lift the pump, providing you have something strong to do.
Hopefully not dropping.
I was at the Fusa Festival over in Wisconsin last Saturday, and they dropped a watermelon. Yeah, so it's sitting off like I don't know where the fault lies on that. I still find it funny that a guy drove all the way from Missouri. Just to think.
He'll be going before he is.
It's
447, you're 447. What?
This is the drop pumpkin. At 5 o'clock today, we'll take this pumpkin, bring it down to that green, put it 100 feet in the air, and we will drop her.
You know how much that weighs?
Approximately 1,600,
Okay.
1,700 pounds.
Thank you.
Should be one of the largest pumpkins we've ever done for a drop pumpkin.
Thanks for what you do, Shannon. Thank you.
Yes, tomorrow we are going to cut up pumpkins. We're going to have races up and down the river. So that's going to come back tomorrow for that. But we do need a couple still. So if any of you growers are interested, come talk to Joe. We do need a couple pumpkins for powered out into canoes. And having some fun racing them around the river. All right, we'll start here very momentarily.
What are we thinking? Tomato? Pumpkin, or is there something wrong with always? Come here to show that off or what?
All right, we are going to start the giant pumpkin weigh off, and we have other giants, and we'll get into all that. We'll get into what all these giants are in a little bit. But first, we are a GPC event, which means the Great Pumpkin Commonwealth. You'll hear that today. They're our governing body, which means all these giant fruits and vegetables have to go through a strict, basically a protocol that they're legal, and that comes from the GPC. Now, there are 120 GPC weigh-offs around the world that are taking place, most of them over the last couple weeks and the next week, and then they'll be done for the season. And, I mean, this is a worldwide thing, so, you know, from Spain to Belgium, from Japan to South Africa, and a lot of places in the United States. So you can go around pretty much the world. You can weigh your pumpkins or your giant fruits, and they're all under the same standard, which is GPC, the Great Pumpkin Commonwealth. I'm also going to talk about some awards today that happen from them. Like, you know, in golf, you get the Masters jacket, the nice green jacket. I'll explain later how you get the Grower's jacket, a very coveted jacket. There's also some different awards for getting the top 3 fruit in a year and a few other things like that. We'll get through it today as we move along. But let's start here. I think we're ready with some small pumpkins. We're going to work our way up. How it works is we're going to start with the smallest pumpkin, work our way up to the largest pumpkin. Now, how do we know what's small to large other than eyeballing it? Well, we measure these pumpkins. So we'll go up to a pumpkin here, and we'll do 3 measurements. We'll measure a circumference, then we'll measure side to side, and then we'll measure from stem to flower end. We'll add those 3 measurements together. That will give us an estimate based on a chart that we've been working on for decades. And what we do is we start with the smallest OTT. So if you hear me say OTT over the top, that is that 3-way measurement. And we'll work our way up to the largest OTT. Now, what we don't know is how thick is this rind? If it's 4 inches thick, it's not going to weigh very much. It's going to come in light to chart. If it's 14 inches thick, it's going to come in heavy to chart. So the scale will be the truth teller today. We know what the pumpkins measure. We're going to go from smallest to largest, but the scale is going to be the ultimate decider as to who wins today. And speaking of wins, I believe it's $7,000 grand prize today for the biggest pumpkin. So that is
$7,000 for the biggest
So
pumpkin.
we're going to go for that. We're going to work our way through. Hopefully we get no rain. I don't think we will. I think we'll be in the clear today, and it'll be a nice day with no wind. So let's start our first pumpkin.
What do you think it weighs?
All right, if you're a tomato grower and you turned a tomato in and it's T2, come on up. We need some additional information. T2 tomato.
So I don't have to walk over every time and look at them. That would be nice. Okay.
All right, Ezekiel, come on down. This is your first year growing pumpkins, isn't it? Very first year. All right. How old are you, Ezekiel? 10 years old. Very first pumpkin. Did you turn one in at now then? How big was that?
It was 438 pounds.
438 pounds. That's pretty impressive for a first time growing. Well, this looks like your little one for the year, right? But hey, what a great place to weigh it off at. So let's see what we got. All right, 124.5. Good job. Is that what you were hoping for?
Yeah, I was hoping for that.
All right, well, get up there and take a picture with it. Good job, Ezekiel. All right, throughout the day, I'm going to give you guys the different state records, world records for all these different fruits. I'll also give you some history about these giant pumpkins. So if you've ever wanted to know all the interesting things, I'm going to share that with you throughout the day. Plus, I'm going to tell you guys how each one of you can grow your very own giant pumpkin. And you'd be surprised how small of a spot you can do it in. We actually have a chance today, coming up a little later,
124
for a world record. And that world record is going to be every year we do a challenge worldwide